So speaking of remakes,
Yes.
now we were on the heels, a few weeks ago. Harold Ramis had passed away, so everybody's a little bit, disappointed. Ghostbusters, as we know, it would have been made is done, right?
Yeah.
Bill Murray couldn't get off his fucking hipster douche, fucking artsy fartsy ass long enough to actually give his fans what they wanted.
He's got to do another poignant movie. That's what he's got to do. Another weird comedy movie that's just he's being funny but not.
Yeah, he's got to do the Life Aquatic Part 2.
Fuck you.
Just we get it, Bill Murray. We get it, Bill Murray. You're being ironic. You're the king of the hipsters.
Yeah.
We fucking get it already. You're too cool for the fucking room. So then we were gonna do this bit back then, but then we find out that Ivan Reitman is no longer attached to the project. Now he may have some writing credits, maybe some other credits as far as executive production, whatever the case may be. But Ivan Reitman's out. He's no longer directing it, which pretty much gives us to the point of, do we even care anymore? And it is, and for all intents and purposes, it could be, they could go the Tron route, where Dana from Ghostbusters, her son, the little baby, finds the old backpacks, the old backpacks, right? So I'm going to start this story off. They could find the old backpacks that are dusty, So let's start this. Basically, what we're doing here is we're going to be talking and remaking, and give us, a half hour or so. Stick with us. Hopefully we don't get lost. So anybody out there listening, we're going to be remaking the Ghostbusters movie. We're going to have kind of a pre-production of what the new Ghostbusters movie is going to be. Okay? So, Flesheater, we wanted you to call in for this because you're a good dude. You're a good guy, man, and we know you'd be perfect for this. Because you have some original ideas, sci-fi. You're a sci-fi guy. So.
Yeah. Sci-fi guy, yep.
and hold on one second before you get in. I just want to, if you didn't mention this, because this is something we're going to be trying to do every once in a while, where we basically recast and redirect, maybe do a fantasy remake of old movies, and try, in my opinion, at least what I'm trying to do, is book the shittiest remake or reboot possible. Not something that necessarily would be good for the people who want to watch it, but something that Hollywood might actually do. So with that, take it away, Flesh. What do you got?
Well, I kind of started it off with, we got Dana's, Sigourney Weaver's son, the one who was kidnapped.
Okay. Right.
Ghostbusters have been disbanded. They're no more. They wrecked New York City one too many times. They're done. Right. At this time, they're kind of like, did that really happen? Was it a hoax? What was it? Right.
Right.
We got Sigourney Weaver's son. She may be in it. She may be in the first couple minutes. We may even get her voice lent in on an answering machine or voicemail. Right, so Sigourney Weaver's too good for it. So then we get her son, and who do we cast as her son? Who's the go-to?
Your version of this remake?
No, and we're remaking this together.
Okay. Well, I mean, if we're gonna go with if we're gonna go down that direction.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't even thinking of it like that. But, I mean, okay, so her son, Channing Tatum. They'll get Channing Tatum in on this. I guarantee it. Am I wrong? They want somebody who's kind of attractive, get him in on that. Channing Tatum.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
What was that?
Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
How do you feel about
Tatum.
that?
It sounds like something Hollywood would do. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
We'll put him in there. definitely shitty casting.
So now does Channing Tatum have a best friend or a girlfriend?
I mean, you go, Flesh. You throw your stuff out there, and then I'll pile on it. So what do you have with that?
Okay, here's what I would have. You can have Channing Tatum in there, and then you can have McLovin be like the nerdy Rick Moranis type character, like we were talking about, and then you get Michael Cera in there to be kind of like the Ray Stantz character. He's kind of goofy, kind of, he's nerdy, and then you get and you throw in Ben Stiller in there because he's like the older one, but he's kind of like the leader of the group, and he's always the one like, okay guys, we can do this. And he's trying to.
Okay, so but did Ben Stiller study? Was he did he study under some of the other guys?
I'm thinking Ben Stiller would be kind of like a Bill Murray type, almost, where it's like maybe he did study with all these guys. Because remember with Bill Murray as Peter Venkman, he was kind of like a doctor, a psychologist, but like a sham. He was a sham artist, but he had his degree.
What are you
a
doctor of, Mr. Venkman?
Yeah, and he was exactly. He was doing psychological things or whatever, tests. He had the theater of the mind or whatever the fuck that show was with the hairless cats. So I would say Ben Stiller would play that part fantastically, phenomenally. I guess.
So Ben Stiller could have been under the tutelage of all the other Ghostbusters while the Ghostbusters were in hiatus or whatever the case may be, and maybe he seeks out what's his name, Channing Tatum. Maybe he seeks him out, and Channing Tatum's like, look, man, I've heard all the stories, and it's hogwash. I
don't believe in ghosts, man.
I don't believe in ghosts, man. And Ben Stiller's like, well, I got something to show you. He takes him.
Right?
He's kind of, Channing Tatum's like the brooding skeptic, I don't believe this shit.
That'd be perfect.
Perfect. So he takes him to the basement of the old firehouse, which is now a Starbucks has been built on top of it.
With a Sbarro.
A Sbarro, like a Starbucks with Cuba juice. So somehow, some way, they have to access it through the fucking the subway tunnels. They have to kind of go.
Yes, they remodeled it, but they forgot about the fucking containment system. Like any building inspector would forget this important thing that was down there, a possible nuclear reactor with spirits inside of it. It's still there, and it's still working. Holy shit, that would be crazy.
Yeah, so and the only reason why they're going down there is because Ben Stiller is kind of like the sham artist, but yet he's kind of also a Dan Aykroydian type of character, where people who are drinking Starbucks coffee are kind of starting to get possessed a little bit and fighting, because there's the containment leakage is leaking up through the Starbucks.
Oh shit! There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's how he convinces them. But they go down to the containment unit, and lo and behold, underneath an old tarp, which probably has a sticker on it that says, "Welcome to the Big Apple, 1984 or 1985" on it or whatever, right? Just because you got to pay homage to the original, or maybe has an original Ghostbusters sticker.
Maybe an old newspaper is there with Ghostbusters Save City or something like that. Just something to throw to the back to be like, oh, it's still there,
So Ben Stiller's like, you don't want to believe me? Believe this. And he swipes his hand. Yeah, he swipes his hand on the tarp, and underneath a pile of dust is kind of like the Ghostbusters symbol, right, on the tarp.
Yeah.
And then he pulls the tarp open, and there you have 4 or 5 packs.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And you got the containment units. And you got the containment. And Channing Tatum being, kind of, a tech, but kind of, alpha male dick. I think I need to bring my friend in on this, so he calls McLovin in. Mm-hmm. And McLovin's like, well, you see what you got here, blah, 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 and he trips and falls, and something happens, the containment unit gets breached. Yeah.
There you go. We need to contain, it fucking breaches, and now we've got a fucking outbreak of ghosts.
And then we have our first, and then we have our first, I guess our first cameo, Slimer.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
You know, so I'm also thinking at this point, like they're not sure what to do. And we said like Michael Cera would be. You said Michael Cera would be the like the Ray Stantz type guy, right? Like maybe he's related somehow. I'm thinking like they hit him up to be like, look, your dad used to do this, blah blah blah. You know, they do a little bit of this and that. They're not sure what they did. So now it would be like they go meet up with Ray, who has been out of this for a long time, but maybe he forgot about all that. And him and Winston are maybe like they do things like they talk, but they're like old friends or whatever, but they just like put all that behind them. And now they try and explain to him how to do this ghost busting thing. Him and Winston, like, because this is all Hollywood could get. They couldn't sign Murray on, so they still have Aykroyd. And by the way, if you've ever been to a Comic-Con recently with Ernie Hutt, he walks around in that fucking Ghostbusters outfit at any Comic-Con that I've seen. So he'd be totally down to just make a cameo. Be like, yeah, and I'm thinking like they show him they do a couple of things.
He's like, you guys, and he's still got to say, you guys don't know what you've gotten yourselves into. You know, that's Ernie Hudson.
You opened up the containment center, the containment system. Oh my God, that's going to be blah 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 blah, biblical proportions, blah 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 blah. You know.
and then so, but I want to find a way to work in Ernie Hudson's, not son, but grandson.
Nephew.
We need like a 14-year-old black teenager.
Oh, what's Will Smith's son's name? What's Will Smith's son's name?
Jaden.
Or is it Hayden?
Yeah, Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith? Jaden Smith is in on this? Oh, fuck.
So Jaden Smith is
this is awful.
The token black kid teenager who Ernie Hudson's still holding onto his backpack, but Jaden Smith blings it out. He puts gold trim around it, right?
Oh no, this is awful.
You ain't. Yes. Yeah. So like.
The fucking worst movie ever. You know what sucks? You know what sucks about this? This absolutely could be written and cast. This is something that I can totally see Hollywood doing.
You ain't busting no ghost without me. You know, I could.
He'll say something like, he'll say something shitty like, you know, this is the difference between you and I. I'm going to make this look good.
Oh, and I guarantee you there would be like a stupid line in there, either from Dan Aykroyd or Ernie Hudson himself, where he says something that sounds like it's supposed to be hip, but it was like hip from 10 years ago. Like he'd be like, you down with that? And he's like, man, that's old. You know, like it makes him feel old, even though it's just like 10 years old, but it's like it's just not part of the times. You know. It just make them feel even older. There'd be some stupid line that Jaden Smith would be like,
and
that's old and busted, you know.
They're giving him certain lines that Will Smith did just to kind of give a nod to his dad in Men in Black. You know, Men in Black. Like, I'm making this look
like,
good.
Oh, so are we gonna get jiggy with this? And then Jaden Smith just looks at him and fucking rolls his eyes. You know, he's just like, ugh.
Yeah, and Jaden Smith, like, you know, he has his new backpack, but again, like I said, his backpack has bling on it, like it's all neon on it. You know, like it's exactly of course. And then like he's not even like, and their suits, like I don't know, go into their suits of what you would think their suits would be like.
Yeah, what would you have, Fleshy? Because I know what they would.
Wait. Let's take a step back. Because
take a step back.
We got to PC this up, right? We got to PC it up for 2014. So who is the first official girl Ghostbuster? And
really?
And, yeah, who is the yeah? We got to PC this up.
You know who I could see in this? They get Ellen Page in there. I could see her doing something like this.
No, she's in her I'm serious mode right now. She wouldn't fucking do that. I know these guys, man. But that she's in a I'm serious mode right now, so I'm not going to do anything that's like that. I'm trying to think who's a cornball. It would be like one. It would probably be like one of those chicks that was either on Community or something, like Parks and Rec. Maybe even Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling. Holy fuck. Mindy Kaling.
Okay.
Because that satisfies two quotas. Because she's a female, but she's also like what? She's Indian or whatever, and she's a comedian. So you get her in on this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Either that or Amy Schumer. But I don't see Amy Schumer ever saying yes. I could see Mindy Kaling being like, yeah, and she'd be like, ew, busting ghosts, or whatever. But she's just totally into it.
So we got our cast of Mindy Kaling is the chick, Tatum Channing is the lead guy, McLovin, and who else? Did we also say
Ben Stiller, Michael Cera?
We got Michael Cera's Jufro, okay, and then we got Jaden Smith, right? So those are our 5 Ghostbusters. But then but Ben Stiller is gonna be like the brains of the operation. He's gonna be like the kind of the nerd of the unit. Like he's gonna be like building all their gear. He's gonna be back at the underground warehouse. Is he gonna go out on the missions with them? Is what I'm saying.
You know what? I was thinking here, I was like, well, who's going to be like the Bill Murray type? But you know what? I'm thinking PC today, and it's like, well, we can't have somebody who's just walking around like Bill Murray these days, like just totally hitting on chicks and being an asshole. So Channing Tatum would totally be almost like the Bill Murray, the Peter Venkman, minus like the being the asshole walking around trying to stick his dick in every female that walked into that damn place. So he's he's the skeptic, but whatever. Oh, okay, there you go. There's the PC about it. Oh, this is awful.
Ben Stiller's kind of like the Doc Brown, right? Kind of hanging back because he was the Ghostbuster we never met, right? He was the Ghostbuster, maybe in the '90s that they were working with or whatever the case may be. And then so we gotta have the okay. So you always have like the main supernatural villain in Ghostbusters movie, right? You had the first movie had Zool, the second movie had Vigo, but not only that, you had the human element. Like, who was the human antagonist?
Well, you had Peter McNichol in Ghostbusters 2. Oh yeah, you had Richard Peck.
Richard Peck, dick. Yes, sir. This guy is a dick. So like. Okay, so who is going to be our human antagonist in this one? The ones who were like... It's got to be... Go ahead.
Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais as some piece of shit British asshole who works for... I don't know. Maybe he's like the PC. He's gonna be working for some kind of like. Well, we just can't have this in this new world that we live in. And he'll be some kind of like political correct, almost like a Walter Peck type thing, but like to an even worse level,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm thinking it would be like a Ricky Gervais, or I don't know who would you think, Rick?
I think Ricky Gervais. Who do you think, Flesheater?
I'd go with them. Yeah, I think he'd be perfect for something.
So Flesheater?
I don't believe in ghosts. I
want you to cast like his. Yeah, he's like kind of a corporate, and he does kind of like the corporate espionage because that's the thing. Like that's the PC thing to do these days is to hate like a corporate leader, right? Corporations.
Yeah.
That's like. Yes. And so he's kind of like the head of a corporation, right? Maybe he's like, let's brand your Ghostbusters, let's do that. Oh. And they don't want to play ball and they take it seriously. And he goes, oh, you don't want to play ball? Then I'm going to sabotage you, So So maybe, but he's got to have a couple of henchmen, and they don't like bumbling henchmen that are trying to sabotage the Ghostbusters. You know, kind of like guys that are guys that like. I got one cast.
You know who I would like to see as one of the henchmen, and I like this guy, but he always plays the bully. He always plays the man-child bully. You get Rob Riggle as one of the henchmen.
Rob Riggle? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
Rob Riggle. Get him.
Oh, yeah, he would. Yes, he
You know
would.
who I'd
That
like
would
to see?
Yeah, you got to get him in there. He's perfect as like the bully.
You know who else I was one of the other henchmen? Go ahead. I was thinking. I'm sorry.
If you couldn't, let's just say they couldn't get Gervais, either this guy would be a henchman or he could be the guy that Gervais is. Steve Carell. Throw that in there.
Yeah.
I don't think he would. I think he's too A-list to be a henchman. He could. I think he could take, Gervais's place, but I think as one of the henchmen could be because we don't want Aziz Ansari.
Aziz Ansari would be good. Yeah, he would be good.
As one of the henchmen, like and then he gets to make. He's safe, so he gets to make like India jokes. Oh, he gets to make like a stupid. He gets to make self-deprecating Indian jokes about himself throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Just stupid things like that. So we got those.
Okay.
Right? We got the cast. We got it casted, and we got the premise of how they're rebooting, right?
Now,
and we got that it's the containment thing was breached because McLovin's a bumbling ass like he is in every movie, and it was and a Starbucks was built where the old church house was, and they got the car, okay, because you have an iconic old ambulance. That was their car. What's their car
wait
now,
a minute.
guys?
No, you know what? Here's the thing. It would still be Ecto-1, but they would do some stupid bullshit to it. Like, once again, trying to make it hip, but it's 10 years ago hip. So they'd probably lower it and put fucking Dayton's on the thing. And you know what? Here's an outdated thing that's like 10 years ago. They'd probably, it would have, the Ghostbuster symbol spinning rims. It would be just stupid.
I'm gonna take it one step further, because Hollywood. I'm gonna take it one step because Hollywood loves to exploit the urban element of things to make it cool.
Okay.
Because we got to be safe. We got to think the urban things are cool. We want people to feel comfortable about black people and not be scared. So we got Ecto-1, but then we got Jaden Smith pull up in one of those smart cars, those mini smart cars.
A Prius? In a Prius, it's like Ecto-2?
No, one of the mini cars. What are those little mini cars?
Mini Coupe? Oh, wait, no, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, like those little tiny, two-seater fucking things?
Exactly. He rolls up. He goes, I'm in Ecto-2. He rolls up and, y'all got your Ecto-1. I got Ecto-2. I call him. He'll just make up some name, and that one's, way blinged out. He even has, maybe, a containment unit attached.
No, you know what? Let me take it back a little bit. It wouldn't be something like that. I guarantee you they would make it a little more now, but it would still be just a tad old. Not old like 10 years, like Ecto-1 being dropped down with fucking, with all that shit that we said. It would be something almost like it would be a smart car, almost like a Prius, but it would be looking like Fast and the Furious. I swear to God it would look like that. They would have it looking like Fast and the Furious because that would be the hot shit. Be like, yeah, check this shit out, and just drive, and it gets everywhere fast. Oh, that's what the way it would be.
Absolutely. I think okay, so we got the car, we got the cast, we got the villains. Now we got to get what's Flesheater. This one's going to be I'm going to let you take this one.
Yeah.
What is the supernatural villain that they are fighting in this? What is the supernatural force? Now keep going to mind with this containment unit breached, Starbucks. What's the supernatural force that they're fighting in this?
Well, one idea that I have, and it's probably the worst idea, you can have Jack Black.
Oh, wait a minute.
As the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh, man. Like maybe he's the voice of the
you can have the voice, but you know how in the first Incredible Hulk movie, which we all forgotten about, the one with Eric Bana, and I know they did Mark Ruffalo in the Avengers, but what they did was they took their faces and they put them on they made the Hulk look like them through CGI thing. So you can do that with Jack Black.
And you've got a point. They would absolutely shoehorn the fucking Stay Puft Marshmallow Man into this thing to be like, hey, remember when they did that? You're absolutely right. They would shoehorn that in like a fucking, like the dick bags that Hollywood are. Oh my God.
So it has the Stay Puft. Okay, I got it. Okay, after they blew up the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, okay, and after he got scattered all about, because he pretty much the manifestation of Zool, kind of in a way, right? Like their thoughts and what Zool was. Okay, so Jack Black is still Zool. Okay, but he's bumbling. But what happened was when the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man got blown up, right? In the first one, a little of him survived, but lived throughout the years in the alleyways of New York and took on a human form. Thus, we have Jack Black. Okay.
Okay.
But he's become self-aware, and all these years, he got a job at Starbucks, and has been planning the city's demise this whole time. So he's kind of like a magical being, but he's still Jack Black, right?
Yeah.
He's still Jack Black, and he's a magical being. He's working at Starbucks, and he's the one who's stirring all the shit. He's the one who's, and he kind of stumbled around at the beginning. We see him like a 5-minute montage, maybe even a 2-minute montage of him bumbling around like Vincent D'Onofrio did in Men in Black, as the bug guy,
like Richard Pryor in Superman 3, just fucking stumbling all over the place.
We get to see Jack Black acting Jack Black, like maybe he's a homeless guy and he's singing and, but it's really Stay Puft Marshmallow Man the whole time.
Oh no, this is awful. Here's a couple of other things too, like because they obviously with this type of remake, they're gonna shoehorn in a lot of horse shit just so you can be like, hey, remember when they had this? You're gonna have a thing. You're going to have a thing like where maybe, because they're going to have a montage where the new Ghostbusters are running around catching ghosts all over the city, like they did in both of those movies. It's like where people are talking about it. Tweet us, tweet at Ghostbusters, shit like that. And you're going to have things like they're running past something, and you just see a lady who's be like, been there, done that, and it's fucking Annie Potts, who's just like, who used to be Janine, and she's just like, thank God I didn't do, I thank God I quit that job. Something stupid. Like, they're just going to shoehorn in a whole bunch of stuff. They're also going to put in things like, because, we had Larry King in the first one when they were doing that whole montage. So they'll probably have, the guys doing an interview on, Anderson Cooper Live or some shit like that. Because they're just like, we got to make it almost exactly like the original Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
but for something
this
else.
Is real. This is real, and somehow in the original 2 Ghostbusters movies, nobody's convinced or nobody believes them. So Ricky Gervais has them arrested or has them, and has them arrested or thrown into a mental hospital somehow, and they gotta get to their backpacks, to save the day because things are just getting worse and. And let's we're forgetting a good element here.
Right.
What is the supernatural things that are happening through the movies? I mean, we're forgetting some key scenes here. We're forgetting, like, how does the team first click? How do they first realize that they got something together? You know what I mean? They've got. Well, we've got this. You know, is it by accident?
That would no. That would be in the where this would be after they let loose all the ghosts. Okay, the scene where they have to talk to Ray. They have to talk to Ray and Winston, and they show them this is how you do it, and they're like, "Are you sure?" And then like now remember, guys, don't cross the streams and look directly into it. And they're like, "Oh." And they do it, and when they get it, and maybe they even recreate that shit from fucking Ghostbusters. One in the box, way down low. They move fast, but we move slow. You know, some shit like that. You know, but then they're like, "Oh, we got it, right on," and then high five right into Ghostbusters montage. They might even rescue. They might even get a ghost from a hotel. From a fancy hotel that's having a dining thing, just like the original one. So we get a scene like a Slimer scene again. We get all that shit. It's all back, you know, just to let us remind us that we're watching a Ghostbusters movie as if we didn't fucking know. This is what they would do, these lazy assholes.
So we need to get a mayor in there of New York.
Who's
City.
the mayor? Yeah.
Who's the mayor of New York?
You gotta have a fat guy that hasn't.
Is it gonna be a fat guy?
While. Well, yeah. This is who I see as the mayor. Okay, I see the guy, and he's just kind of a character. The guy who plays Shia LaBeouf's dad in the Transformer movies.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
that would be cool. Yeah.
Look, guys, nobody believes you. I don't believe you. I was a junior senator when those crackpots were doing those things in the 80s. I didn't believe them then, and I don't believe them now.
Shoehorn in this comment with one of his aides. Shoehorn this comment in. The walls on the 51st precinct were bleeding. How do you explain that? Just more shoehorning. It would be just more of that.
So they get locked up, whatever. But then they find a way to escape the mental hospital. The bad guys, and Aziz Ansari, the other guy, and Ricky Gervais have taken the backpacks and the portable units, and have, oh, you want your backpacks back? Here you go. And they ran him through a fucking garbage crusher. Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't. Oh no, you don't mess with the brothers bling like that. You know, you get that. You know, the black attitude, right? So.
And would this be the time that Ben Stiller debuts something he's been saying he's been working on the entire movie? Some kind of new fucking proton pack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for it goes on their wrist. And
why would you throw a fucking nuclear device in a garbage disposal, though? Basically, isn't that a dangerous thing to do? It would cause like some major hazmat in the nuclear city in New York. It would be called Nuclear York City. Oh, that's awful.
It's
well, you know, that would be like the loophole of the movie, because you know, like movies have a lot of loopholes in it. So
yeah.
Well, here's the thing. And this is where we get product placement in movies now, right? Well, there's always been product placement. Now, their Samsung smartwatches are now their pro packs.
It's got Bluetooth capabilities.
Yeah, there's Samsung. No. You know what a Samsung smartwatch is, right? Flesheater?
Yeah.
It's So all they have to do is point their wrist at something and hold it down like a beam, or point their hand at them, you know, instead of having this big clunky backpack.
Oh, dude, here's the speech. I've already got the lines for this. Well, they took our traps too. How is that supposed to work? Well, it's got a trap in it, and where it goes to is it goes almost into the ghosts are captured into a storage cloud, because we've got to make it now, so it's in a cloud where these spirits are now fucking trapped like a digital cloud thing. So we're gonna have that now.
Yeah.
Oh,
so the ghosts are now stuck in cyberspace somehow.
Oh, this is horrendous, man. Horrendous. This is the worst Ghostbusters movie I've ever heard of, but I guarantee you I could totally see people doing this. They would just be like, yeah, no, that sounds great. This sounds... Oh, by the way, we didn't even get to this. Who would be the love interest? Who's the Dana Barrett? I would think it would be somebody like Anna Faris, but who would be like the love interest?
No, Anna Faris is too old.
Anna Faris is too old for Channing Tatum, but
yeah,
who would we get?
You would need somebody. You need like a.
Could they get Jennifer? Jennifer Lawrence is kind of goofy. I mean, she's funny. She hasn't gone totally serious yet.
She's too big.
Well, yeah, man.
Shit.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, wait. Heather Wren on Facebook says, somewhere in Hollywood, a scumbag studio executive is taking notes on your Ghostbusters reboot.
Well, just fucking give us credit. I don't care.
Hey, Drew.
If I see this at the Draft House in a couple of years, I'm going to be fucking pissed. I'm just going to go take this episode directly to Warner Brothers or whatever and be like, we talked about it.
Look, I'm not a greedy man. Give me $2.5 million. That's all I want.
Yeah. That's all. I'll take 2.5. I don't need much. Less you do.
Now we got So now with the love interest, and I'm thinking of like maybe a Zoe Deschanel, blue-eyed white girl, something.
Zoe?
Right?
No, I've got it because she also has to. Let's face facts. This is a comedy, a goofy comedy kind of, right? Here you go. She hasn't fully fallen into obscurity yet, but she's almost there. But they could still use her. Whitney Cummings.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, yeah, I know what that is. Okay.
Whitney Cummings would be part of this. And
also we kind of need a love interest for McLovin, because McLovin, nerds can't be left out. Nobody can be left out. Like everybody, like all of them already have a chick or a guy attached to them, right? But the nerd the nerd saves the day, or he saves a really hot piece of ass, from a ghost.
That bitch who played the lead on Strangers with Candy. No, I'm kidding. not her.
Who's a good the girl who was in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot, and she was the love interest of Woody Harrelson in True Detective, the first affair. I don't even know her name. Fuck, what's her name?
So you want to go with just straight hot? I'm thinking she has to be kind of goofy.
Straight hot.
She has to be kind of goofy though, man. She has to be a little goofy. So I'm still thinking in the realm of like, what goofy female comedian could they get that could look kind of nerdy, but also be like, when she takes her, because let's face facts, with Annie Potts back in the she was all right, when even though she was nerdy. So like somebody, when she takes off the nerdness, you're like, holy shit. I'm trying to think. Who could be kind of nerdy but funny?
She's a girl that has to. Yeah, I can't. You guys got to go with that one.
Wait. I know she's kind of big, but she might do it just for a small role. What's her face from fucking The Amazing Spider-Man? What's her name? Fucking fuck.
Oh, you mean the Emma Stone?
Emma Stone. Emma Stone. Put some glasses on her.
Emma Stone might be a little bit too A-lister for me, as far as that is concerned. It's got to be a girl who's looking for her big break, like an actress who isn't too big yet.
Okay.
Like, but nothing but like beautiful boobs, just like all you see is like boobs. But it's got to be McLovin. Like he rescues her somehow, and she like is enamored with him.
The chick who's she's not huge yet, and once again I don't remember her name, but she played that kind of like bumbling counterpart to what's her face in Thor, and she also has like that one show on fucking CBS. God,
you're talking about Kat Dennings? Is that who you're
Kat
talking about?
Dennings.
Oh, yeah, Kat Dennings.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that would be, because she does kind of have that bumbling, nerdy persona.
Yes.
Yeah,
Kat
Dennings.
That.
Perfect.
Put some glasses on her.
Yeah,
She's
you could do that.
She's funny, too. She's a little funny, and she's hot as shit. That would be perfect.
And then, so wait, I got an idea for Kat. Got an idea for Kat Dennings at the end of the movie. So
okay.
Here we're coming to, like, you know, we still got to fill in some misadventures. We only got about another this went by fast. We only got about another 4 minutes with this. So we got to come to the culmination of the ending, right? So the culmination, they finally bypass and somehow, some way, Ricky Gervais and his idiots have been, you know, the tables have been turned, right? They're in jail for corporate espionage, trying to patent the Ghostbusters shit, right? Ben Stiller's shit. So that's how Ben Stiller's like, you've been trying to patent my shit for years, and I finally got you. So Ben Stiller gets his, you know, that's his little victory in the movie. So we got that, and then we also got somehow the ghosts, have some way, you know, they got them trapped in their little cloud area, right? So now we got to get to the big guy, the big boss, right? And it's Jack Black, right? Stay Puft Marshmallow, Stay Puft Marshmallow, Jack Black, right? Yeah. So Jack Black, right? This whole time, because you know he works at Starbucks, he's also been siphoning out the ghosts from the containment unit below too. Okay?
Yeah.
So somehow, some way, Jack Black infuses himself a caramel macchiato. So we gotta have. So he blows himself up to giant proportions, but he's like a caramel macchiato giant monster, foaming at the mouth because he's got foam. And then we have some shitty one-liner like, oh, I guess he had some extra foam or something stupid like that. Oh. But he's completely liquid form, but he can control his liquid, you know, like a like kind of like Terminator, like Terminator 2.
God. Yeah.
1000. So he's trying to destroy the city, but he's got to be that tad bit because we survived, you know, the New York survived 9/11, right? Right. So he's got to have. So they've seen some horrors. So he's got to have something that the Stay Puft Marshmallow didn't do, that extra touch of destruction. So I say when he steps on a car, he melts it. Something, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because he's fucking liquid caramel macchiato coffee fucking body just instantly liquefies shit. This is deplorable. This is fucking deplorable, man.
Yeah, this is horrible. It's great.
But here's how we work in some of the old school and the new school, because they're getting their asses beat by Jack Black, coffee, macchiato, Stay Puft Marshmallow Monster, right? Right. So they're getting their asses beat, and we got a way to work in the old school. So we got Kat Dennings, who runs to Ben Stiller. They're getting their asses beat. We got to do something. I got a secret weapon. He calls in Dan Aykroyd and Ernie Hudson, right, to strap on one last time. They strap it on one last time, but also
slime.
No. The Slimer's not there, but they got them too. But now Ben Stiller decides to suit up, and then he looks at Kat Dennings and he goes, "I think we got room for one more." So now we got four additional Ghostbusters. So now we got like a team of Ghostbusters. Now you got the 5, and then you got the extra 4 coming in as backup reinforcement. And then McLovin makes some stupid statement like, like, I can't wait to get you out of that suit later or something stupid. And, you know,
big kiss from Channing Tatum. Big kiss from Channing Tatum onto what's her face, and then Ghostbusters as it pans out. Oh, fucking deplorable.
Yeah, we got you guys. We gotta go. We're done with the show.
We got about a minute left.
Yeah,
we appreciate it, man. We're gonna do more of these. So if you have ideas, people, for movies you want to see remade but horribly, hit us up Facebook.com/AndroidVirus Sean Podcast or at AV and Sean Show on Twitter. Hit us up with your suggestions, and we're gonna and we'll start coming up with these things. Fleshy, do you got anything to plug?
Not at the moment, but maybe next Friday I'll think of something.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Awesome.
So you can find AndroidVirus on Twitter, AndroidVirus on Instagram. Hit us up, guys. We had so much fun this week. Love the way the show ended, and maybe not next week or the week after. I don't know. We're gonna do some shitty remakes again, and it's got to be.
Man, I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Jaden Smith line.
Oh yeah, and listen, the end song, Jaden Smith has his musical debut.
Oh, it's like a Ghostbusters-y type song, like, but it's a rap.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
But it's the
Jaden
Smith
music video, like how his dad does for like Wild Wild West.
Fucking horrible.
Jaden Smith is making his review. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Again, AndroidVirus and Sean, love you.
And Flesheater. Later, guys.
Fleshy. Thanks, man.
Thank you so much, Flesheater. You're the man, guys. We'll see you guys next week, all right?
Yeah. Later.
You are listening to a sample of the AndroidVirus and Sean Show. Listen live on Blog Talk Radio. Follow us on Twitter at AV and Sean Show. And like us at Facebook.com/AndroidVirus Sean Podcast.